inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Seth Lugo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball in for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you look for something down in the zone, but not too far, and want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Isbell moving back for this one. Brings it in. One away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent power.
William Contreras in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That's inside. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. High fly ball out to left field. Melendez drifts towards it. Out. Number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Christian Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Late on that fastball.
Guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the air to left down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The line of the pitch. Out to short. Witt. Throws to first. Yelich out of the play. 3rd out. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And getting the start, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in late, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe 2nd, 3rd time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket as a hitter. You really have to stay on your toes.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
2-2 on the way. And there's a ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch just misses. There's a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. Your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, if they get a base hit to the outfield, I got to get to it quickly to try and keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Massey leads off first with one away. Next offering upstairs. Chase that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but he got the swing and miss, and I'm sure going to sigh of relief after seeing that one to the zone.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Right through there for a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. End of one. And we're still scoreless. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, William Thomas. Lugo, a 6'4" righty, 225 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That one foul off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ripped to short. Slings to first, and quickly one away in the second. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's outside. Ball one. And a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. One down, bases empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Jake Bauers. That one missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Just missed. Hard on the ground to first. Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is MJ Melendez. The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike. Good eye right there. Carl Dixon doing the umpire behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's swing around the ball, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Yuli Gurriel, the next to hit, takes ball one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Adames. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there just right.
Here's Tommy Pham. Bounced out to short. Adames, the throw to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top level of the third scoreless game. So here's the Brewers DH, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. pitches now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And that one in the air center field. Isbell under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
The third base, number 3, Joseph.
And now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there on first base. It really cost him. It wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on it just in time. It looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs.
Ball.
Center field. That one gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Over to first, and he's saved. This is Bryce Terang. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Got a single and now running in.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Kansas City, set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, number 11. Line of the pitch. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Deal two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The line to the pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up, down the appeal at first. Nope, he held that. 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swing and a ball hammered left field, and that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Digging in, Michael Massey. This one lifted in the air, left field. Yelich makes the grab for the second out.
Shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Edwin catches the corner.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has or what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering way off the plate.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Hard ground ball base now. Around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
He was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense, excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now at the plate, Bryce Terang. Just missed. The pitch. And this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And now it's William Contreras. Applied to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. And the righty deals. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Ball to strike. And another ball. And misses. 3-1 now. Runner at second, only out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. He goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. and you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Curve drops in for a strike. One out, the runner at second, top half of inning number 4. Outside, and it's a 1-1. Inside move to second, and it's back, and he's out.
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's going to be a good throw. Nice job up there.
The pitch. That's ripped, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Willie Adames stands in. Grounded out his first time. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Yelich off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two outs. Grounded ball here, rolls foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball there. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves 1, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. On 4, and to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Peralta back to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. 1-1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. Pulls it into the warning track. And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball one there.
0-1, no strike.
High in the air, out to right. Churio sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jackson Chourio. The right-hander back to work. Hits the corner, and that is strike one.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. Full count now. Foul territory. Pasquantino drifts towards it. Leaps it away.
That was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable. He missed it right there. I'll tell you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. There's a strike. Bowers goes 6'1", 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
Absolutely no chance on that slider right there. That's a tough one. A pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. It looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin on it.
Hoskins at the plate now. That's ball one. Looked like it was a little bit up. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. And that ball is gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0.
Got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. One run across to the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. And the right-hander deals. Short hop liner handled it short. To first. Third out. That ends the frame. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's Yuli Gurriel.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Way high there. Ball one. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Up for Kansas City. Foul off, he was late. Righty delivers. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Pitch into center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And that one is lifted in the air. Calls it in, and there's two away. Here's the third baseman. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Out there to center. Mitchell gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And the right-hander back to work. Strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. And he deals. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
Pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball in the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
He caught it behind his back. Gathers it close. Nicely done for the out. Base is empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Foul ball. Popped up right side. Massey moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Brewers 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball still 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. The line to kick to the 1-2. Oh, there's outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Stretches out and holds it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Massey digs in now. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
You know what? Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You gotta step out of the box, fake ball, do something to break it up.
That's outside. Now 1-2. And foul ball. Kicks and fires. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a goal, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. In this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Stands in now and watches strike one. The Brewers leading by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on a one-hitter.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Brewers 1 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's Christian Yelich. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter, a way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That just misses, and it's ball to strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Way out, ball for strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Close one doesn't get the call. It's 2-2.
Great run, pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one misses, and the count's full. Outside, and that is ball four.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this run, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Adames in the box again, takes a strike. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Serpa, the left-hander, also thrown. Yelich gets his lead at first with nobody out. Kickoff throw. Yelich dives back in. The pitch.
Whoa, that's a tag.
Late swing foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. There goes the runner. They pitch out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. It was just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside. To third. On to first. And that is that. Bottom of the seventh, so up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Slider misses outside. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. In there at the knees for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill getting ready to go. Ashby also getting ready. fouls it off. Still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-2. Now a 95 to finish him off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, it's so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom of the 7th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Well, down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's he powers that one out of here. It's 1-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And to the plate for Kansas City, M.J. Melendez. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside. Rings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider buried in on your hands like that. It's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you off, saw you off. Hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Correa now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boo.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle and get right where you want.
Fly ball to left. Yelich makes the grab, and that's the inning. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Lorenzen.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 23, Michael Lorenzen.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauers.
Here comes a pitch. That's inside, and it's 1-0. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Daniel Lynch up and throwing. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. On the ground to first. Pasquantino steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Hoskins pushes a foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. And it goes just foul. Only 2 now. Oh, miss.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just trying to overthrow the pitch.
So now 1-2 to Reese. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's down and away. Garrett Mitchell in the Milwaukee on deck circle.
Just punched him up on the inside corner of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1.
Right through there. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The changeup struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still tied, 1-1. Back now, the pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, J.B. Bukowskis. Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
The right fielder, Tommy Pham.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And fouled off. Got him locked in. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Now the third baseman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back at play. All tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. There's a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Pines, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Rolled over to third. Ortiz whips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell, 1 for 2. Bukowskis, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Ninth inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And the right-hander back to work. And this is the zone, and that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Isbell moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terrain, 1 for 3. Slider misses outside. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Got a good eye there. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Outside. And a full count now. William Contreras up next. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Known for his late inning heroics. Lorenzen throws to first, and he dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
This with a changeup, and the count 1-2.
Gonna lay off that pitch down.
Down the line. Fan on his way over. 2 away. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just trying to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base hit.
On the corner for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he gets that fastball line upstairs.
Well, good enough catching up to that one.
Hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, Dua. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. Now here's the leadoff there for the Royals, Michael Massey. Machowskis back to work. Pitches in for a strike. 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Devin Williams, the closer, is getting loose. Foul. Left-hand batter waits. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Next to him, Bobby Witt Jr. There's a strike. Pitch. Out to short. Adames. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good late ball slider. Got the hitter out front. Exactly what I was supposed to do.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. That's down and in. Send this extra innings. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Yelich hurries it back in. And the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he got it. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
So a change being made out at second, and here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Garrett Hampson. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. Off the plate inside, ball 1. Second base. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And another ball. on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and now 2-2. And there's a ball. And Jay Melendez in the on-deck circle. And swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
So coming into the game now on defense, O'Neal. He takes over as the new first baseman. So here's the cleanup hitter, William Thomas. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
That's through there for a strike. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Got him on the off-balance throw. And here the 10th, the leadoff man is out. The move being made in third. Pitch running for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. Jackson Choria up now for the Brewers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Runners breaking for the play. It's a pitch out. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. 1 down. Bounded ball here, rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here this half, on to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. Now into the game, Blake Perkins, clearly out in left field. Out in left fielder, and Jay Melendez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyer. And he deals. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. A move coming at third base. On the run for the Royals. Freddie for me. Here's Gurriel. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. There's a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Righty delivers.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Right-handed reliever. Liner caught at second.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third because the sack fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
So up now for Kansas City, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. At the belt and fires. Little chopper rolls foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now double again on defense. Freddie Freeman takes over behind the plate. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the first baseman, Jake Bowers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And here it comes. That missed by 1. And that's ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Outside low. 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered in this game.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, out of the force at second, first, perhaps getting inning double play.
Isbell sizes this one up, makes the grab, runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 down. So up next, Garrett Mitchell. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. And that gets the inside for the first strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot where you've got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Two outs. Lifted in the air out to left. Melendez drifts towards it, brings it in. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Kansas City, we're in extras here, and to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. And the pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Wow, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and it looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a strike. Slow roller to third. Ortiz throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Walked over it. Put it on the ground.
Kyle Isbell will hit next. That one missing inside. And it's second. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 strikes.
No chance that time. Michael Madison on deck for the Royals. Swing and pop off in foul ground. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next, the second baseman,
Michael Madison now at the plate.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
1-1, no strikes. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. We are in the 11th. Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after here, all fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Got ball still, 1-2 count. Goes down looking. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 12th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Moved to second, and he's back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and that's out number 1 on a tough play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terrain. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate, and the runner's coming home. The squeeze is beyond. Tracks it down for the out. Well, he gave the ball a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Now this is a rocket to left. Makes the catch, hitting over. Brewers strand one. Score remains tied, 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. The right-hander back to work. In the air on the infield, Contreras in position. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. Now it's Paul Young up to the plate, taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher walk away.
Swing and he popped it up. Contreras in position. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs. Now a chance for Freddie Fermin. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Yeah, the righty deals. That one the other way. Placed in right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And crosses the winning run. And the Royals win it in 12.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact. And the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
First one victorious Kansas City Royals. 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors. They led 1 for the Brewers. 1-1. 5 hits. No errors.